Hello everyone, today we are going to be giving some Extreme Sims a very much needed makeover with all of the CC that I have, and it's basically going to be a very fun before and after, and we'll see how they turn out. So I went straight to the gallery and I searched up weird, and we're basically going to look for 2 suitable Sims to give a makeover to. I'm thinking I might go for a male Sim and a female Sim and just try and find ones that I connect with in a weird way and then give them a makeover. I don't know why, but I kind of connect with this Sim, like I feel like I could transform her into something really iconic, so we're gonna download her. Okay, so I found this male Sim and I feel like the blue hair really stood out, so I think maybe I could transform him into something cool. I don't know, let's download him. Bitch. Okay, so now we have both of our Sims. We have our male Sim here, who is wearing a very interesting outfit, has sunscreen on, loads of makeup, tattoos, clown shoes, and then we have our female Sim who, you know what I mean, like she's very unique looking, but I think she could be really pretty if we add some CC to her. But anyways, I think we're going to start with the female Sim because I make more female Sims and I'm more used to making them and using the CC and stuff. So what I'm thinking of doing is changing up some of her features, but then trying to still keep the same energy so that you know it's her, so that it's a more beautified version of her, but you still know it's her. Do you know what I mean? So I think the first thing is getting rid of some of the extreme features that not a lot of people have. So I'm gonna give her big ears still, but I'm not gonna make them like all the way out. So maybe like this, and then same with her nose. I'm gonna still give her a big, oh my god, what the hell? Oh, I didn't realize, I thought her nose like went out. I didn't think it like went down to her chin. So I'm going to make her nose a little bit less extreme, but it's still going to be downturned and kind of in the same position it was, just not as like extreme. Maybe something like this, maybe? And then her lips are very big and very low, so I'm going to keep them very big, but just not make them as low. Her lip shape's very weird. It's like super curved up here. And then maybe if I use my lip scale mod, I can make it a bit smaller like that. So just to check, this Sim is supposed to be a young adult, so I think some CC will also make her look a bit younger. And of course she has very, very big eyes. I'm gonna make her eyes a bit smaller and make the pupils and the iris bigger. Maybe like that. Her eyes are still very big, but they're not like super unrealistically big. And then when I turn her to the side, she has a very protruding jaw and a very small chin, so I might just try and even that out a bit. Maybe like this. And then I might make her lips a little bit less pouty, and then I might even out her jaw from the front as well, so it's less narrow. Maybe like that. And I'm also noticing she didn't have eyebrows, but I'm looking at her eyebrow, like where her eyebrows are supposed to be, and I'm noticing they're really high and really arched. So if I give her black eyebrows, like her eyebrows are very high and very arched, so I'm gonna try and fix her eyebrow shape so that it's a little bit more like closer to the eye. And when I say fix, I definitely don't mean that like super high or arched eyebrows aren't attractive or like that they don't look good. I'm just trying to make this Sim fit in with my Sim style, and I think we all have our own personal Sim style. Okay, so the eyebrow positioning is a little bit more angular, and I think that looks a lot better in her face shape. So now is the fun part, and we get to play around with some CC. So first off, I'm going to take off all of her skin details, and wow, she had this skin detail around her mouth area, and she already looks so much younger in my opinion. Say in my opinion when she had literal aging skin detail on, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to play around with some CC. Oh my god, look how yassified she looks. She looks like Abby Abominable from Monster High. I'm not sure if any of you guys know who that is, but that's who she looks like to me. I think I do like the way the blueberry skin looks, so I think I might go with that. And then we will use the Obscurus Filtrum skin detail. I think this swatch looks good. And then the OK Rumisk details, just to add some extra shadowing and contouring and stuff. And I think I might use this nose mask by Obscurus as well. I think it looks really good. Wow, look how much better she looks already. And we've not even gotten to the contacts or the makeup or the hair. This Sim kind of has like a grayish or like a diamond blue kind of eye color, so I'm going to try and replicate that with these contacts. I really love the universe contacts in her eyes. I love this color. And by the way, I did change up her eye shape a bit because it was really bugging me with the shadowing in the eyes when I was using the contacts. But I think the eyes still look pretty similar, just a little bit better. And I also added some eye catch lights to make her eyes look more sparkly and detailed. And now let's go with the in fact, should I do makeup or should I do hair? Or should I do body? I'll maybe do her body first because this is still quite extreme. So she seems to have, I mean, I don't know how to interpret her body type because it is very thin, but she also looks quite muscular. I think I might make her sim quite muscular, but also quite slim because that's kind of what I was getting from her extreme version. Maybe something like this. I think it looks quite realistic compared to what was there before, and it'll definitely be easier to dress with all of the clothes and stuff. So let's go to makeup. So I'm just bringing back her extreme version just to see what she had before, and she wasn't wearing any clothes, didn't have any hair. All she had was like this pink purpley lipstick color, so that's not really much to go off of, but I think I'll just try and make her my own, I guess. So for the makeup, I'll definitely have to give her that kind of pinky lipstick, but maybe just a little bit more neutral. Maybe something like this. I really love this lipstick by Northern Siberia Winds, but her lips are kind of really big and it doesn't really fit, so I might try and edit them a little bit. Okay, so I made her bottom lip a little bit smaller and I think it looks a little bit better. I mean, in real life, if someone had lips like that, you would consider them very big. Like, these are very big lips, but I think they fit her face a little bit more. So now moving on to the blush, I think I might go for a more neutral, but kind of more of that pinky tone blush since she's very pale. Maybe something like this. And then I think I might go for a more subtle liner because I'm definitely getting more of an ethereal vibe from her, more kind of like an ice, soft, delicate, wintry queen. Maybe something like this. And then I might leave the shadow for now. And then of course we need to give her some lashes. I've been using my lashes recently in the glasses section because it's easier so that I can use more skin details. And I really love the Obscurus lashes a lot recently, so I might use these. And now on to hair. Do I give her long hair or short hair? I don't know. Now that I'm testing out all of these hairs on her, I'm noticing that her head's a little bit narrow. And I'm debating, do I make her head a little bit wider to fit the hairs? I think I might make it a little bit more narrow. Maybe like that. That's not even much. Maybe I'll make it a little bit less, like that. I love this hair by Sims Trouble. It's so nice. And then I think I might change her brow color to make it a little bit more blonde so that her natural color is lighter. Okay, now moving on to outfit. I'm not sure whether I'd give her a full body or like more of a casual look. Okay, so I was looking through the dress category and I forgot that I downloaded this piece of CC recently, and oh my god, look how amazing it looks on her. This dress is just amazing. I think it would look good on anyone, literally. And it's just so different from everything else I have, and I love the color on her, this kind of like lavender purple. Oh my god, guys, she looks so good. I think I might change her hair though because I think it's not perfect for this dress. I think I'm going to use this hair. I literally use it on every sim. Like, ever since it came out, this has been my favorite hair that Sims Trouble has ever done. And now looking at her, I think I'm just going to give her some shoes because I don't think you'd really wear a necklace with that, and I think the accessories would be too much. So I'm going to give her maybe a nice like low kitten heel or like a sandal. Yeah, I think I might go for these like low strappy heels by Just Sims. I think it looks perfect. And then I'm gonna give her some nails. I'm just gonna use the base game ones, I think. And oh my god, done! Bursul. I didn't even notice her name was Bursul. That's a very interesting name. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if that's a very popular name somewhere. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. But anyways, isn't she gorgeous? Look at how she turned out. This is how she started. Very extreme. And as we can see here, she looks just completely different, but I think you can still, can you kind of tell that she's the same? No, I think my idea of trying to keep her the way she was didn't really work out. Sorry. She's inspired by that sim, okay? She's inspired by it. So anyways, let's move on to our next sim, Felix, who definitely has a more typical name. And just before we change him up completely, I'm going to analyze what we have here. So we have a lot of tattoos, we have shorts, we have blue hair, green eyebrows. I don't know if I'll be keeping the green eyebrows, I'm going to be honest. Brown eyes, I think. I think he has quite an olivey skin tone and he's wearing a lot of makeup and stuff, so maybe I'll give him like eyeliner to replace whatever this is. But anyways, as I did before, I'm going to take off everything basically, and I'm going to start from scratch. And just like Brazil, I'm going to bring in his ears a little bit, just so that they're not like as extreme. And he has a very like wide head. Like, she had a very narrow head and now he has a very wide head. So I'm going to bring his head in a little bit, just a little bit, until I figure out what's going on here. Okay, so I think he looks a lot better here, so I'm gonna start adding some CC and see if we can make a lot of difference. Oh, I really like this skin number 22, does that say, by Obscurus. I think that looks really nice. I don't use this very much. And then of course we'll use all of the same CC that I used on the female sim that I use on pretty much all of my sims, mainly by Obscurus. That's how he looks after all of the skin details, and I think he looks a lot better. He looks a lot more realistic and a lot more human in my opinion. I think one thing that I keep looking at is his eyes, because I just think they look really like, they just don't fit his face a lot, so I think I'm going to make them a little bit more rounded. But not even more rounded, I just want to pull this bit a little bit more down and then make his eyes a little bit bigger. And then I think I might also make his eyes a little bit more far apart, and then I'm gonna narrow the head a bit more because I keep on trying to keep like the wide head shape, but I just don't think it suits his face. It's like a little bit too wide. Now looking at his body shape, he seems to have wider hips, kind of like a pear-shaped body shape, but he's also not too far on either end of the scale. I think I'm going to bring in the hips a little bit so they look a little bit more natural, because this is giving like Kim K BBL vibe. And then to match the hips, I'm going to bring the shoulders out a little bit, just like that. And then I'll probably bring this out a little bit and then make his legs match a little bit as well. Okay, I think that looks a lot nice. Okay, so I think that looks good, and I think we've got to add some tattoos to him as well. But I forgot I have certain mods in my game, and I cannot show you my sim because he's a little bit too exposed right now, but I'm gonna add some tattoos to him. Okay, so now you can see what I did. I added the sleeve on his arm, and then I added the leg tattoo, and then I added the spider tattoo on his back because I thought that looked pretty cool. So now let's zoom back in and give him some contacts. I think those look pretty similar to what he had before. And then I'm going to give him a lip mask because I feel like when you don't have it, his lips don't really look realistic. Like normally people's lips are slightly darker than their actual skin tone, and this just kind of blends in with his lips, so I'm going to make them a little bit more realistic. I think this swatch looks pretty good. It matches his warmer skin tone, and I think it looks really natural. And then he did have some makeup, like he had some like weird like face paint and like sun cream on and stuff like that, so I might give him like some guy liner. I don't even know if that's like a word people use, but whatever. So yeah, I think I might give him some subtle like eyeliner, and maybe he's kind of like a rock star. Maybe he's like kind of that punky rock star musician vibe. So now is the fun part in my opinion, which is finding a really fun blue hair for this sim. He did have like a 2013 like quiff hairstyle, so I don't think I'll be trying to replicate that, but if we find something cute that's similar, I might go for that. Oh my god, look how much better he looks with a trendier hairstyle. Like he looks so much better now that he's not bald. Oh my god, this hairstyle. We're doing this hairstyle, I don't care. This is cool. This is by Johnny Sims. I love all of Johnny Sims' hair. I will never stop praising him ever. And I think I'm gonna give him this stubble. I literally give all of my male Sims this stubble. Okay, I use the same hairs on my female Sims. I use the same stubble on my male Sims. We all do it, okay? And now it's time to dress him. I think we're definitely going to keep the edgy vibe that we've got going on. Oh my god, this is really cute with the blue butterflies. I love it. It's not the same kind of blue on his hair, but I think it looks really cute. I think I might go with these jeans because they're kind of like casual everyday jeans that you could wear with anything, and I'm too lazy to kind of figure out what would work best with this, and I was really struggling with what kind of shoes to go with because I didn't want to give him like trainers or sneakers, so I decided to go with these cute cowboy boots from the Horse Ranch expansion pack. And as a cute finishing touch, I decided to go for a really subtle orange eyeshadow to kind of match the vibe that the original had. If you look at the original sim, he has a lot of orange going on, some orange accents going on like on the shoes and the tattoo and the eyes, and I think it's nice to tie in a bit of orange to the finished sim. So this is the finished Felix, and I think he looks really put together. I love the energy that he is giving, and I think he looks very unique and definitely not like sims that I usually make. I mean, when you compare that before and after, like seriously, like this sim's very unique, very extreme, but I think this sim is definitely more my style, but still a little bit more realistic all the same. I still can't get over how cute she is. Oh my god, Cece is really a game changer. Make sure to comment below your favorite sim makeover. I honestly could not choose because I put all of my blood, sweat, and tears into making these sims. I really had a lot of fun making this video because I love giving sims makeovers, and I've never really thought of giving an extreme sim a makeover. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and I will see you soon with another Sims video. Bye!